All right, Kenman here, and today we have a fun project unboxing of several knives. What's in here? What did I get? What project? What are we doing? I purchased this at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment down below. All right, where is this from? What did I get? Like I said, what is the project? We have paper receipts. Inside paper receipt is also a sticker and some stupid sales junk. I'll get rid of that, but I did get this sticker. SMKW, kind of a Beetlejuice themed sticker. Very cool. I don't have that. So as you now would assume, this is from SMKW. Dun, 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 bag on the floor. All right, look at that. Rough Ryder day. Rough Ryder, Rough Ryder, Rough Ryder, boom. Hey, hey, hey. So here we are. We have a copper. Ooh, maybe that gives it away. And we got a little trio over here. All right. We're going to take this one and pop it up there for a minute. We're going to get to these three right here. I'll just let you know in advance, they're all the same. Rough Ryder is a budget company through SMKW. They make some cool little knives though. And here we are. These were, like I said, inexpensive. I think they were like $6 a piece. So perfect for the shipwreck project that we are working on, because this is a brass Rough Ryder small lockback folding knife. Boom, mini bag on the floor. So there it is, simple lockback. Now, the thing with these that I did notice is there's no way to take them apart. But I know that when you do a forced patina on like brass and copper, it basically, that's kind of where you're limited. It really only can be done on like brass and copper. So this blade is 440 stainless. And there it says, what is it, like a Rough Ryder info and the number right there. Other than that, very clean, nothing on the scales at all. You have that simple lockback design. Easy open. There is a little nail nick right there on the one side if you want to use that to get in there. But I've found already you can just kind of pinch grab that blade and pop it open. And then it does have a lock on it. So that lock holds it in there nice and secure. You have to push that in, bend her over. Sorry. But yeah, see, here is another one. Let's just go ahead and get them all out and test. Boom. Boom. Third one. Boom. There they all are. So I'm going to try. We'll test on one first and just see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up. Because like I said, you can't really take this apart. And it does involve kind of, I guess, moisture. When you do this, if you haven't watched any of my shipwreck videos, basically you take a container, and that container you put ammonia in there, and then salt. Basically ammonia, salt, vinegar, different things like that are going to react. And the ammonia creates vapors. You seal it in the container, and then the vapors float around inside that container, condense, hit the salt, and start creating textures like this. This is a QSP penguin that I just finished that I'm going to be putting back together soon. But you can see the blues and the greens, all the different little interesting things that can happen. Here's another one that I did. A little Civivi. Tell me that's not fun. just a natural forced patina. Look at that little blue spot there and all those little flecks and green specks and things. How cool is it? I love it. I saw one and instantly fell in love, and now I can't stop. And so I'm looking for things that are copper and brass to continue doing the process with. So let's see. We'll get these two out of the way. Kind of finish off. Mini bags on the floor. Finish off checking out this knife real quick. Get that off the camera there. Otherwise that little thing in the corner will just bug me. Boom. Knife does feel nice. It's a smaller little 3-finger grab. Great little, if you need to just keep one in your pocket that's small, that feels pretty sharp actually. Just for a little letter opener, a little knife that you can have. I mean, when they're small like this, they disappear into the hand quite easily. So yeah, lockback right there. We have the 440A stainless steel little blade. Feels like it's got a nice little edge to it. And then we have the brass handle. Lanyard hole right there. No pocket clip of any kind. So you have a stainless lock and a little back spacer right there. But there's no pins. I'm not really sure exactly how they do that. Because you would think there would be some type of a pin or something right there. Unless it's also... I don't see... Comment below if you know how they make this work. Very interesting. Especially for this price. So yeah, 440 razor sharp steel. China. Rough Ryder. Other than that, pretty simple design. Lock feels solid. Let's get a measurement real quick here. Woof, woof. It's a smaller one. Like I said, these are only $6. 5 1/8. And then we're looking at 2 1/4 for the blade with a 1 7/8 cutting surface. Very slight curve on the belly. And just under 3 inches, just about 3 inches the longest edge to edge for the handle. Definitely a smaller offering here, very thin, 0.07. That 07 carries out to about there, and then it does have a little hollow grind on there that feels sharp and slicey. 440, you can get it pretty sharp. They've been using it in like buck knives and stuff for a long time. It doesn't hold an edge as long as it could, but you can get a nice edge on there. 0.28, and then the thickest spot back here, 0.68. Definitely a small little guy. I put everything next to the old pyrite here. Pyrite is kind of a 3/4 size, but you can see it's definitely smaller. Whoa, back it on up. Boom, boom. All right, this is a double feature today, so I'm going to get to the other knife. Sometimes I'll split it up, but with these, I'll just go ahead and do it all in one. So I've got 3 of these. Stay tuned for the shipwreck project. I'm going to try it on one of these first, see what it does, since I am going to be putting the whole knife in there rather than taking it apart. I don't know how that's going to affect the rest of the knife. I mean, I guess if you get it wet and you clean it off, it's only in there for 6 hours, 10 hours, or whatever. Long term, if I oil it up, maybe we'll be fine, but we will test it out and we will see. All right, moving on. Rough Ryder copper worn cliff flipper with D2 tool steel, it says. Anybody know anything about this? I've definitely purchased several Rough Ryders, but most of them are going to be like a bone handle, something like this. Nice little lock back. But copper, let's go. Oh, wow, this thing is bigger than I imagined, which is always fun. Here we go. This is a new one from the Rough Ryder world for me. Wow, that thing is big. Got a nice bag, little cloth here. Excellent. All right, let's zoom back out. Get this stuff out of our way, and let's check this beast out. So yeah, this is the Rough Ryder Copper Wharncliffe Liner Lock Folding Knife. Boosh! Oh, look at that thing. This thing is a beast. Wow, all right. Tell you what, that is something. Look at how shiny that is. Okay, what are we looking at on this one here? It's also a stainless. It doesn't say on here. It's more than like, oh no, wait, this one is a D2. I forgot. This is a D2 steel. Little extra oil on there. Look at that green pivot. Flipper tab only with a liner lock. Can I get in here and... Nope. That's pretty solid. The detent is pretty strong in there. I'll try to do a really light, kind of, if you just do a light push button, it can fail, but it does not require very much. I can just kind of push that in there. Oh, see there, it did kind of fail. But actually, it's not bad. Wow, look at how thick this thing is. This thing is a pig. Very interesting. Okay, Rough Ryder copper handle, D2 steel on a beast Wharncliffe. Wow. Heavy. You can kind of choke up on that spot and pull back on it, and it doesn't seem like it's really... I wish that was just a little bit bigger. I would be able to choke up on that more, but actually can still kind of get in there and do the work like this. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like it's getting in there to cut. Nick your finger right there. The regular grip, it's big. This is a large knife. Look at how wide it is. Oh, look at the green accents back here too. Interesting. I like it. Wow. Okay. No jimps. Very smooth and kind of slick back here. That would be great. You know I love a good jimp. Look at how thick that is. But yeah, a few jimps right there would be appreciative on the Kenman area right here. The handle is pretty smooth. Wow. This thing is larger than I thought. Okay, so liner lock. You can pretty much swing it shut. Takes a few swings. It doesn't just drop on you. There's no guillotine. But I can kind of slowly kind of shake her down, as you can see. Or if you just give it one good shake, you can pop it down. That pops out, that flipper tab. Flipper tab only. It'd be nice, you know, they could have put a thumb stud on there or a hole for flicking it out or something like that. Not completely necessary, but I prefer it personally. Wow. That thing is a beast. So Shipwreck City right here. Look at this. Big old piece. Let's hope we can get some cool stuff like this one here. This QSP. Really happy with how that one turned out. Really enjoying the shipwreck process. As you can see, I've been buying more things for it. And wow, from Rough Ryder, this one was a little bit more. I think this was around $35, so still kind of a budget. But we're looking at a huge couple chunks of copper and then that D2 blade. So I've never had a Rough Ryder with a D2 steel. That, wow. Blade is centered nicely. Nice and solid as well. Doesn't really move at all. That's good. Flicks out nice. Enjoy these unboxings. Like this stuff for the shipwreck project. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. All right. So the liner is pretty easy to get to. It looks like it's kind of recessed cut the same on both sides, but the lock does kind of pop up just a little bit. So when you go in there, it's fairly easy to hit. Blade does shut nicely. Clip cannot be swapped to the other side. It is recessed down in there, and it goes into this little, see, it's got these scoops on both sides. So it kind of drops down into that scoop a little bit. I wonder how that's going to be going in and out of the pocket. Might get kind of stuck there a little. I'll have to check that out. Oh, there's the RR on the clip. Rough Ryder 2238 China, and then Rough Ryder on this side. Doesn't say D2 anywhere. That's fine. Wow, look at how thick that blade is. All right. I do like a Warncliffe blade. Oh, look at that. Just straight. Let's measure this thing up. Okay. Definitely big. 8.5 end to end. Blade 3.5 to that closest point. 3 3/4. 3 7/8 to there. Cutting surface is 3.5 with a dead straight, no belly. 5, almost 5 1/8 on the handle. Wow, this thing. Where? Oh, there it is. Blade thickness, 18. Wow, all right. We have a thickness of 18, 17 out here. Oh, no, it's 18. If I straighten it out, it might be 17 everywhere. Yep. So it's basically 17 all the way to the end of that. Just a thick blade. It does have a hollow grind to it. Nice. Feels good. Wow. 18. 0.61. And then the thickest point this direction, 1.34. Kind of in the middle, 1.12. Definitely a thick, full size. Ooh. Does everyone think about this? Anybody actually have one of these? I saw it and was like, wow, look at this. D2, flipper tab, no lockback, no like slip joint, which is like what most Rough Ryders are. Looks cool. All right, here's that pyrite again. Pyrite's not quite full size, so now this big Rough Ryder's got her beat. Almost an inch on the handle, and then maybe 1/4 to a 1/2 inch on that blade. Just a big old beast for sure. I had it out before, or no, that was with something else. I'm filming a bunch of videos today. We'll put it next to the Buck 119. Handle is longer than the 119 handle, but the 6-inch blade obviously is going to have it beat for sure. This thing is big. It's fun. I like it. Shipwreck project with this one coming really soon. Rough Ryder Day. 3 of these, 1 of these. Shipwreck stuff coming soon in the future. What does everyone think? Kenman, are you crazy? Or are we on the right track here? I love that shipwreck stuff. Can't wait to do more of it. Stay sharp. See you soon.